Broadcasting from Watts Creative Studios and live on Grove Street FM, you're listening to Talk Local to Me, brought to you by the Central Virginia Business Coalition.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Is that a thing? Can you say Thanksgiving Eve? Like, I know there's Christmas Eve.
It is now.
But now it's a thing. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. So for those of you who are going to go to sleep with visions of stuffing and turkeys in your head, ready for tomorrow.
Of course, the train goes by right when you start.
Well, the train's probably delivering some goods to the local grocery stores. And it has to be loud, like right when it comes across this part of the area. But yeah, so we're gonna probably have a shortened show today, but that's okay because I got a lot of cooking to do. I cook for my whole family and probably then some this year. I think I'm just taking in all the strays come eat at our house.
Are you the communal
I feel like I am. Yeah. So I gotta do some cooking, and then Autumn and I are still heavily in parade planning mode. Mm-hmm. The deadlines for all the parades were yesterday at 5. So of course we had people messaging us after 5 in this morning trying to get back in. And
how's that going?
I think we're done. I sent them to Autumn. So if anyone got in, I told them they had to talk to Autumn because everyone knows I am a softie, and I would have just been like, yes.
Yeah.
But honestly, it was only like maybe 3 or 4. It wasn't like a massive amount of people. But
one of them being Mike Moorfield.
Oh, yes. We know Mike is listening.
He said technically it wasn't late because he'd already told us, but he forgot to put in the application.
So he waited. It was only an hour past deadline. So
yeah, he said I'm only an hour and a half.
Oh, Mike.
I know. See, this is why we can't have anything.
He blamed
nice,
it on him being sick last week.
Yeah, whatever. But I will say we are geared up for some really great Christmas parades, both in Bedford and Lynchburg. Autumn has been dealing pretty much with Bedford. So how many entries are we looking at right now? Including so Nick with the American Legion, he helps head up the beginning of the parade where he puts together like all of our the military and the different like
the police
delegates
officers and delegates and fire department.
So with what he has, what are you thinking? Like what's our how many entries?
Ooh, probably.
The train hasn't signed up yet, though, has it?
No, and I feel like it needs to.
It's still here.
I want to say probably close to 120.
Good gravy, 120?
Yeah. I mean, just on our end alone, we have close to 80.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that is crazy. I knew we had a lot, but I didn't realize we had gotten to that point yet.
I mean, it's just going to really depend on where Nick falls, but I mean, I'm going to go with at least over 100.
See, and Woody, if we need you to stream it because we might be as big as the Macy's parade. So
yeah,
we'll be like, hey, people just be tuning in for Bedford, like good old Bedford, Virginia, 120 entries.
Now, what time is the parade again?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Yeah,
on December 3rd.
On December 3rd.
December 3rd.
So I suggest if you're wanting to come out and view the parade, I think people start kind of getting out there, 10-ish? I've seen people start getting out there about 10 o'clock, getting their spot. Last year we had a record-breaking crowd in Bedford. Like, there were a lot of people. I don't think we'd had that many ever.
Yeah.
And a lot of the little shops, I know like Bridge Street Cafe and the Blue Lady, they're going to be open and have hot chocolate and stuff ready. So you can come get your hot chocolate, find a little space to sit and get ready for the parade, which will start exactly at 11. They shut the roads down at 10:30, I believe. I will also warn you, though, if you're coming to Bedford that morning, traffic is going to be a little crazy because there's also the 5K that happens that morning. So they shut different roads down for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of got to maneuver yourself around Bedford Saturday morning. But then once the parade's over, we encourage you to stay in Bedford. You can go up to the Bedford Welcome Center and look at the Festival of Trees because they have more trees, I think, than ever this year.
Yeah.
Up there. So you can go check out the trees. I believe the D-Day does their luminaries as well that weekend. And then if you come back to downtown starting at 3, We have our tree lighting ceremony, and we may be talking about that a little bit more in just a bit. We may not, depends on what old John Hayden's got up his sleeve. I'm not sure if he'll be calling in or not. That may be something we talk about a little bit more in depth at the end, whether we find out whether he's coming or not. I don't want to spoil all his surprises if he's going to come on the show. So, and then Lynchburg's Christmas parade. Apparently, let me just say, breaking news on social media. So, here's what I have to say, and I'm just going to say it because I don't care. It's a podcast. I can say what I want to say.
This is spill your tea with Heather.
It is spill the tea with me today because it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Except for I'm the one that found it. I measured at like 5:00 this morning,
Yeah, she did.
or like last night, and I was like, excuse me.
I don't think people realize how much goes into putting on a Christmas parade. It's not like we just wake up the day of the parade and say, oh, everyone just come get in line and we just, head off down the road. There's a lot of work that goes into it. And the other part to it is that the people participating in the parade, we don't go out there and get them. We don't ask them to do it. We don't help them, with their floats. We don't do any of that. When an application comes in, we get the application. We put them in, we get them all set up. We send them a set of rules. We say, here's what you can do. Here's what you can't do. Here's what we'd like to see you do. You can do the theme, but heck, if you don't want to do the theme, I'm not going to come to you and say, hey, your float don't look like the theme. Get out of line. That's just not how it works. So people who participate in the parade are doing it. Honestly, people, out of the goodness of their own hearts, they want to come out and put out a show for the community. They decorate their floats. Their kids are waving. They're all happy and, smiling at the crowds. They're giving out candy. The car clubs come out with the Jeeps and the cars. And yes, you know what? We got a Jeep club this year. I think they said they're going to have, 40?
Hot dog.
That's what I'm talking about. But do you
I'm
know,
talking about.
every one of them decorates their Jeep. It's not like they just drive down the road looking like nothing. I mean, some of them have like the antlers. I've seen some of them literally string lights from their Jeep and light them up. So they go all out. It's, and you got people out there, and I quote, someone had shared something too, an events Facebook page that said, worst parade in Central Virginia. Thank you very much. I would like an award sent to me at 14805 Forest Road, if you like.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. I mean, because here's the thing. It may be the worst parade to you, but to 500 other people, it may be fabulous. To all the little kids sitting on the side of the road getting candy and seeing characters and waving at Santa at the end of the parade, you know what? They may love it.
That's the most important thing. It's like, as an adult, as however old you are, the parade is honestly put on for the community. It's put on for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So you as a 40 plus year old, I don't know how old this person was. If you don't like it, great. See you later.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to come. But
It's free.
It's free, and it's a lot of time and money from us and the participants. And it's for the kids. I mean, we're not out here trying to please a 40-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, heck, if she wants to be pleased, she can come out too. I'm just saying. I just hate when people bash things like that on the internet, because then, like, if you look at the comment, there were a few people that were like, "Oh, well, we were going to come this year, but if it's not good, maybe we shouldn't." So, like, you're discouraging other people from even coming and having their own opinion. Like, let people make their own opinions. If you still don't like it, great. Again, I gave you my address. Send me an email, or better yet, put your own float in next year.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't think it's good, then
let me see what you got. I'm all for it. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit salty about it. I mean, if you can't tell, can y'all tell?
Couldn't
Not
talk.
only that, I mean, if you're going to make a complaint about something, then how about giving some advice on what we can do to make it better?
Right. Yes.
Just don't come out and say, "Oh, it's the worst parade in Virginia."
Right.
Okay,
Well,
why?
her advice was, she did give me some. I mean, because I messaged her back and I said very nicely, "Thank you for your opinion." But the participants, do their own thing. And, her basic advice was I need to limit the amount of certain car, like, not but so many cars in, or vehicles or car clubs.
and
or,
basically that we need to make them do floats.
like, the floats need to actually be,
Yeah, because every parade I've ever seen does not have a float.
right.
There's some that aren't floats. So
And I mean, some of these nonprofits and these smaller groups, they either don't want to spend they don't have a truck or a trailer,
correct, right?
or they don't want to
Mhm.
spend the money on, decorating an entire float, but they still want to participate and be there for, wave to the kids and pass out the candy and still participate in the parade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I
I
agree.
mean,
And so and I'm not gonna say the person's name, and if you've seen the thread, great, whatever. But I just feel like as someone as the coordinator of the parades, and here's the thing: Bedford's parade is different than Lynchburg's parade.
Mhm.
There's different participants. We run both parades. I can't tell everyone in Bedford, oh, come to Lynchburg because I like your float, so I need you here. You just can't do that. Um, we're different than the Dickens of I bet you I haven't even seen the Dickens of a Christmas parade, but I have a feeling it's really good. But what can I say? I mean, you do what you do, and you have the participants that are there, and they all work really hard. And the thing is that like when they send their applications in, they'll be like, "Oh, we're so excited to do this year." They are genuinely excited to be a part of the event. So with that being said, the Lynchburg Parade probably has close to 100 entries, probably 40 Jeeps. So if you want to mark that down, come on out.
Yeah.
We have quite a few.
we at least have one car club. They
Jeep-
got 10 cars.
Jeep-
Right.
Yeah, but we do have quite a few floats. So again, it's gonna be fun. And heck, it's free. What are you missing? A little bit of your time? I don't know.
Well, I
So
mean, think about it. You go to a car show to see
yeah.
vehicles, right? So you go to the parade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, parade's for the kids,
Mhm.
but they throw some stuff in there for the adults too.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. I like seeing a nice Jeep drive by.
Yeah.
Little clown cars and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Come on.
Oh yeah, I love the clown cars. That's probably one of
Yeah,
my
they
favorite
are.
things. I love the clowns. But I just think like when you have a public forum like that, it's one thing. People are posting like this is happening, but if something were on there and I had gone to a play or an event and said, "Oh God, that was horrible," I'm not going to post it on up under there to be like, nobody should go to this because it's just the worst thing ever. But maybe I'm just a different person than some. So
Yeah. Some people just don't have nothing better else to do with their lives.
that's all I'm going to say today. That is the Talk Local to Me Christmas Parade edition.
Yeah. And I don't know if you said it, but no, it's not going back downtown. So don't ask.
Yeah, no. And that's something we're still working
I
on.
mean, that's another question we get. Why isn't it downtown?
Well, and we would love for it to be, and eventually our plans are to hopefully get it there, but still construction is happening downtown.
Mhm.
It's just not feasible. And that's all I'm gonna say about that for today.
We should start having these people come volunteer. Well, the ones that complain. You come on.
Okay.
See you at noon
Yeah.
on the 4th.
So December the 4th at 4, we are going to be leaving the city stadium. And, the parade route goes from Ford Avenue up Oakley to Memorial. So the road shut down at 3:30. So if you're trying to get to the route, if you want to come see what is see what we got this year, we suggest you start getting there an hour early. We will have, if you're setting up over near FNL Market, we do have our DJ Josh Mays will be back again this year playing music, kind of getting the crowd pumped up and ready to go. And our judges will be sitting over there. But we also, I will mention, for those of you who may have children with sensory issues, maybe they're autistic, maybe you bring your dog to the parade,
Pets.
your pet. We will be again having our quiet zone area in both parades this year, both at the beginning of Lynchburg and Bedford's parade. So it's about a block long where you can come set, and we ask all of our participants not to, play music really loudly. We ask like the fire departments not to blow their horns or do their sirens. We ask the 40 Jeeps not to beep their horns, all the good things. So that your kids can see the parade come by, but not get scared of those things. So we have that going on.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I'm going to jump down off of my soapbox for today. I am thankful for everyone who comes out and participates in the parade and attends the parade and helps with the parade, to the town of Bedford, the city of Lynchburg, all their public works, police department, everyone that is a big piece of the puzzle of getting the parades. I am thankful for you today. So there you go. How was that? You like that, Autumn? There you have anything
Yeah.
else you need to say?
I don't think so. Besides December 3rd, make sure to stay in Bedford because we have the Festival of the Trees going on, and we also have the lighting of the tree from 3 to 6.
Yes. We
Make
do.
sure to stay in Bedford.
Okay. I will also mention too, Small Business Saturday, this coming Saturday, shop local. We do have our soft opening of all things local mercantile at the CVABC office in Bedford. So we have a lot of artisan and crafters that have their items in there that you can come shop with. So come do that. What? Did I say something funny?
You really can't miss it now.
No, we got this great new sign.
There's all
Woody-
these signs up now.
I mean, Woody did a great job.
Oh, gosh, I forgot I did it.
Oh, we just
Fine.
pat your
Totally
back.
fine. Thank you so much for that. I didn't expect that at all. I just
The cool thing is, I just went and found a I was telling you I wanted one of those wave-in open signs.
Yeah, did you
I
get
found one today.
Nice.
Somebody was just selling one.
Ah.
Right.
Of course, you would find the person selling a.
Well, we
You
went
know
to
me.
we went to this place to get furniture for the store
And he
Yeah.
had one.
that she had to just pick things up and put in her pilot today. So back of the pilot's filled with tons
That's
of furniture I
funny.
get to unload when we get back to the office. But yeah, she found the open sign.
Yeah, there was an
That's
open
great.
sign. I was like, "Are you selling this?" He was
We'll
like,
take
"Yeah."
it.
I was like, "I'm taking it
I
right
want
now."
it now.
I did. Like that was like that was my best find of the day was the open sign.
Let's get.
Oh, and one of those little hooks that you can get the stuff off the top shelves because I'm short. He had one of those too.
You're all set now. You're all set.
I am all set, but we do have some really cool stuff there. We have tumblers. We have some Tupperware stuff. We have furniture, some really nice refurbished like furniture that was done. We have some 3D printed stuff, which I think my daughter's
Ooh.
trying to buy all of it. We have like some different like soaps and scent stuff. Primitive items.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of everything.
Nice.
A little bit of everything.
There we go. Good
All
job.
things local.
All things local.
Yep. So
Can't miss a sign when you ride by.
10 to
Just look for that sign.
10
Look
to
for
2.
that catchy sign right
look,
there.
look for the wave and open sign.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. 10 to 2. So, all right. So we're getting ready to talk with our guests because we're still gonna be talking about all things like Christmassy and everything. But I will say real quick before we get to talking with Dave, because I have Dave Tolley here with Legacy Wealth Management and Legacy Auditorium and it's Old Dominion.
Dominion
Yep,
Insurance.
insurance.
Yep.
See, look at me knowing all the things. But I do want to mention one quick other thing, Woody.
Yes. Uh-oh. Did I spell something wrong?
You
on the
know-
sign?
You didn't, but you know what?
What?
Grover.
Yeah.
That caller this
I
week.
tell you what, that's one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard on the show. Grover told me about it. He said, "Hey, I got a great episode coming up."
The
And I was
person
like,
that called in, man,
Yeah.
she was on point.
yeah,
with that
I was
joke.
like, dude, I can't wait to hear this episode. And he was like, you just tune in. And I did. And I'm still giggling about it.
I heard it, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Wait."
The
That-
train even likes it.
See,
Train loves it.
I said that joke is brilliant.
Brilliant.
I mean, who would have thought? to
I
call that?
I didn't. And then Grover, he keeps laughing. He keeps calling me and saying, "Hey, did you hear that?" I was like, "Yeah, it's the funniest joke I've ever heard."
I've replayed that episode now like 20 times.
So you're all the
What?
views.
Yeah, I am. I'm all the views for Grover and
I'll let him know.
that caller. I'm
I'll-
telling you what.
I'll let him know. He'll appreciate that.
I am a huge fan of Grover. I listen to Otter Nonsense every week.
We're good.
I live for
great.
it. I'm like waiting for the next episode. I'm like, and then this. I mean, like I said, this time I heard that joke and I was like, I'm done.
That's it. 5 stars. That's the best podcast
Best podcast ever.
on the charts.
Anyway, so we're going downhill quickly. No, I'm just.
It's a Thanksgiving episode. It's
That's the-
okay. It's all right.
Is anybody really listening?
Yeah,
No, I'm just
they
kidding.
do. They actually are.
That's great. So we have Dave Tolley with us and Legacy Wealth Management. We're going to talk a little bit about them. We're going to talk about an upcoming event you guys have going on right now.
Yep.
So and you have been doing a lot of work getting ready for that event.
Yeah.
Probably more work than I've been doing with the parade, but I'm just saying a lot goes into it. So tell us a little bit, I guess, about Legacy Wealth Management. First and foremost, we'll kind of talk about that and who you guys are. I will mention before we get into that, like Legacy Wealth Management, and they are a big sponsor of ours. We do a lot of work with them, and we're always thankful for the support you give us. And so I highly encourage you to check out everything that they do that we're talking about today. So there's my plug,
Yeah.
unashamed
thanks.
plug.
Great.
Yeah. Legacy Wealth Management is actually a financial advisory firm. It's, you think of your other financial advisory firms that are out there, well, we like to think of ourselves as a firm that's better than those without naming names. The reason why I say that is because we actually take each individual client and focus on them as a person and not so much as as monetary value, as far as like how much they have, how much they want to invest or anything like that. We literally are a small company, but we are growing uh, to numbers that we are, which is good. We're growing to where we're going to have to hire more financial advisors to handle our workload that we have. But what makes us so different is the fact that we also have an in-house analyst, so you can know that your portfolio is being managed properly by your FA. And then we also have the analysis that is turning around and they're looking at this daily. So when the market goes down or the market goes up, I mean, that's his job, is to turn around and say, hey, look, this right here is going down. What should we do? Should we, buy, sell? And of course, the FAs make the determination on that, whether or not that we should buy, if this is a good time in the market where we should continue to put forth our efforts and play offense, or if we should play defense. And another thing that we do for our clients, and of course, if you know one of our clients, you're more than welcome to come out to one of our seminars that we have. We have seminars throughout the year on insurance, on recession, on Bitcoin. These are just some of the different topics that we've discussed in our seminars. And if you go to our Facebook page, Legacy Wealth Management on Facebook, you can actually see some of our videos of our seminars. We try to post all of our videos from our seminars on Facebook, so that way, if you have any questions or concerns or whatever, you can contact us and everything as well. We do a little bit of taxes, so we help with that. We have one of our guys that helps prepare taxes and everything to let you know whether or not this could save you a little bit of money, or what could help with the tax preparation part. I'm not a tax preparationer. I guess that's a word. I don't do that. Yeah, I'm not a preparer. I actually run the auditorium, Legacy Auditorium, and part of Legacy Wealth Management is we have Legacy Auditorium to turn around and hold the events for wealth management, for our seminars and everything. But we also have it open to the general public. We are a big, huge nonprofit sponsor, as far as we encourage any nonprofits that if you need a place to have an event to hold whatever it is that you have going on for your business or for educational purposes for yourself, that you give us a call and that we will be more than happy to help you out. The phone number for the auditorium is 434-266-1185, and you will get me, unless it's this time during the season when I am outside in the cold putting up Christmas lights. But other than that, our space for the auditorium is very nice. It's very spacious. We can hold anywhere between 200 to about 350, depending on what your event looks like. If you want tables, chairs, that type of thing, then we can hold roughly about 200. But we've done events for Bedford Pregnancy Center. They have a bingo event that has grown over the years. When they first started with us, I want to say that they probably had 50 people, and now they're like at 120 people.
That, I'm just going to say real quickly, that is a very sore subject with me, because she's laughing. She's laughing. I'm just going to put this out there. Not the Blue Rig Pregnancy Center. They're not.
Don't ever take me to bingo.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Never.
I don't have the attention span to sit there and listen to them do that. And so, yeah, let her finish.
We went to the Blue Ridge Pregnancy Center bingo one year. I may have told you this story, but we went because I love purse bingo. And the final bingo of the day, which was the blackout bingo, and it was like the nicest purse they have. She won it. She won it, but wasn't paying attention. And so she didn't say bingo, and I guess, in time or whatever. And so then they did this thing where they pulled the next number, and whoever had it, won. And how am I supposed to go back and be like, no, she won it, so somebody else took it.
Too late.
And so now, she is never allowed because she was talking. That's why.
No, I just wasn't paying attention.
No, you was talking. Anyway,
I don't know anybody at the table but you.
Either way,
I was just sitting there going so this was years ago too. I was like,
I won't let her live it
I'm
down.
like 13, 14. I'm sitting here like, can I go home?
No,
yeah, she never
could have won me a purse.
She never lets me live it down.
Anyway, back. Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt your.
No, you're good. So you could come and win a purse, or you can, destroy a relationship. One of the
But I will say, as a nonprofit or an organization that has used Legacy Auditorium for multiple events. You really can't find a place in our area that is as accessible, has what you need, all of those things. Um, than there. I mean, we host a seminar where we've had like 150 women there with food and everything. We've done smaller events like our coffee talks. We've done vendor shows. So we've kind of run the gamut on different things, and it's always
Yeah.
easy. Great venue, great parking, great everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's centrally located too. I mean,
Yeah.
like 1971 English Tavern Road. It's the old Brentwood Church, the building with the big blue roof. I mean, so you can't miss it for one. And if you drive by here soon, you definitely won't be able to miss it.
Right.
But yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here, just to give a space for somebody who's looking for something that is not, uh, it might not fit everybody's needs. Some people need something that will hold 500 people, and unfortunately, we don't have that space. And then some people just want something that'll hold 20.
Mhm.
So it really just depends on your needs for that.
Mhm.
But part of our company is like you said earlier, Old Dominion Insurance Partners.
Mhm.
It's an insurance company where we shop for your insurance, basically. If you've never had insurance, that's a great place to go start. And if you currently have insurance, then you can still come shop with us, because what we do is we actually shop around with, I think it's 15 to 20 different insurance companies.
Mhm.
So instead of you going to Travelers or Nationwide or something like that, you come to us and give us what you have, and we'll turn around and we'll shop it for you, and
Okay.
we'll let you know, hey, your coverage is better where you're at. Don't bother, leaving. Or you can come with us and we can say, hey, look,
Mhm.
so we can do this. It's better for you, your deductible and everything, and just kind of help you out and let you know what's going on. And if you have any questions or concerns as far as the financial advisory part, you feel free to give us a call. That number is 434-266-1214. And, there's no obligation. If you're just interested in what you can do financially, you want to plan for retirement, whatever it is that you have going on in your life right now that you want to figure out, hey, how can I save money, or how can I invest in the market? Where do I start? And I'll tell you right now that I actually started investing with Legacy before I was employed with Legacy, and got some great advice. The guy told me, he said, just you need to start now, because I didn't have a retirement.
Mhm.
I was like, what am I going to do? How am I going to save money? He's like, just start somewhere. And he goes, let's talk, let's see what you got, and we'll work out a plan for you. Because like I said, it's not about monetary value of the person.
Mhm.
It really is about the person and the family, and that's the goal that Legacy tries to make. And not to brag or anything, but we've been voted the best financial firm in Lynchburg area for the last 5 years. So
Awesome.
I mean, it's a pretty big step for us to have and to have that honor.
Mhm.
And we definitely strive to keep things going and making it better.
I think it's important for people to have someone that they can work with. I know, like you were saying, I think people sometimes are nervous about, well, I don't have any money, so I don't really have anything to invest, and they're nervous to go talk to somebody. Well, you're better off going and talking to somebody and figuring out what you can do versus just sitting there and just, again,
Oh,
sitting
exactly.
at your house going, I don't have any money. I can't do anything. Well, you potentially could have a retirement later down the road, or you have something you could leave to your children, grandchildren later on down the road. So I think it's important for people to reach out and just see what their options are.
hmm
Yeah.
and it's all we do free, no obligation type deal. You come in, we'll talk to you and bring your paperwork with you that you
Mhm.
have, and they'll set up a plan, talk to you, and let you know what your future looks like with Legacy and what we can do for you.
So you have an event, I guess an event. Would you call it an event?
It,
Kind of
it would be an event,
an
yes.
event coming up that you have been out there, like you were saying, nobody can get a hold of you right now because you're out in the cold putting up Christmas lights. Are they all done? Are they ready? Have you finished?
We are 98% done.
Okay.
We have Santa's shack that we need to finish decorating, and other than that, it's pretty much done.
Okay. Now, so tell everyone about it. Like, when does it start? What's it all about? I know we went last year, and I'm excited because we're gonna come back again. Come back again this year.
So what we do is, this is because of COVID. We used to have Christmas parties for our clients where we would decorate the auditorium and make it look like a Christmas village inside the auditorium with snow and everything. I mean, it was great. And so COVID come along and it was like, we can't have no more than 10 people in the auditorium.
Mhm.
So how do we tell the clients, hey, you two, you can come in now. The rest of you got to wait outside. You can't
Play
come in
the
yet.
snow.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
God.
figure something out. So Jake Dawson, one of the owners and senior partners of Legacy, decided with Josh Stamm, who is also one of the owners and senior partners of Legacy, that we needed to do something for our clients. And so we decided to do a Christmas light display that you can drive through. And doing that, we said, hey, why don't we open it up to the community and let the community come out as well? So we started this back in 2020, and we have been going strong ever since then with more decor. And I'm sorry, 2019. And we turned around and started, I want to say probably 30,000 lights maybe. And I want to say now we're probably up to somewhere around 65, 70,000 lights.
Wow.
But it is a Christmas light drive-through display. You don't have to walk. You sit in your car and drive through the parking lot, basically. And so we've got this nice display that we've decorated the building. We've turned around and we've decorated the lawn area, the trees, anything you can think of. We've decorated it with Christmas lights. We have finished some things that we were trying to do as far as our Christmas lights go for last year. But because shipments were being detained and everything else, we didn't get our pieces that we needed to help finish up some projects that we were planning to do. So with that, we were able to get them this year. And we have finished our nativity scene. So anybody that's come in the years past, you've seen that we've had our 3 wise men. Now we have our 3 wise men and our manger scene. Not to brag, but we also have the best Santa in town. He he I don't know how he does it, but his charisma that he has and the way he interacts with the children, it's just the kids, the pets, everything. This guy is great. And on Friday, December 2nd, we will have our open community night for the general public to come through. And on that night only, you will be able to come through and see Santa, see the Grinch, see Cindy Lou Who. We'll have hot cocoa, and we'll have cookies for you guys that night. After that night, the lights will still be on, but no Santa, no cookies, no nothing else.
You get nothing.
Yeah,
After December
sorry,
2nd.
you didn't show up, so you don't get it. No, I'm only playing. But we'll have the lights cut on at 5:00, and they'll cut off around 10 or 11 o'clock. I think it's 11 o'clock. I'm sure. But yeah, it's a great event. On Friday, we will go from about 5 to 8. And then of course, if you're in line, we're not going to turn around and say, sorry, we may run out of hot cocoa and cookies. It just depends. But we will continue to serve that as long as we possibly can.
I'm gonna be in line at 3:30.
There you go. Come on.
I'm gonna be sitting there.
We've had people come
Where's my
in.
cocoa?
So, the other thing we changed for this year is traffic. So last year, you can come down English Tavern both ways from Highland Heights or Farm Fresh Produce and get into Legacy Wealth Management. This year, after talking with VDOT and Campbell County Sheriff's Department, we've decided that, we need to come up with a better way. So that way we're not blocking traffic for residents and everything else. So if you want to come see the lights, we're telling everybody to go down English Tavern and come in by the church, by Highland Heights Baptist Church, and come in that way. So that way when you pull into Highland Heights or pull into Legacy, you're taking a right into Legacy. You'll drive through our lights display, and then when you leave, you'll take another right back out towards 29.
I don't think I've been there that way before, so
yeah,
I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I'll get
see,
there.
that's what we've done with a lot of people. Is a lot of people are like, huh, what? Well, it's because when you come down English Tavern from Farm Fresh Produce, it's a shorter distance to get to Legacy, and so you got traffic coming
Oh, yeah.
to the right and to the left, and you got our guys and Campbell County guys out there, with wands waving people and telling them which way to go.
Yeah, it was a lot of people last year when we came out. But it was definitely worth it. The lights were great. I don't know who the Grinch is, but man, he was fabulous. I'm just saying. The Grinch was great. My daughter was more like she wanted to see the Grinch more than she wanted to see Santa. She was like, I want to go see the Grinch. But the costume was crazy because the eyes really looked weird. Like they were like not like I don't know. She was at first when we started going through, she's like, I don't know. That Grinch looks a little scary. I was like, well, he's the Grinch.
I think it's the yellow.
Oh yeah,
it's the yellow.
It's the yellow, but it's really neat. And y'all go all out, so it's and it's free for the community.
Yes, it is free for the community. The only thing we do ask is, we don't do this just for us. We also do it for the community. And so in years past, we've had donations for food and everything else. Well, this year, we're actually helping the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank. And some of the items that they need that they've requested is canned soups and stuff and vegetables, cereal, any non-perishable items like spaghetti and sauce, boxed mac and cheese, canned tuna, chicken, any paper products, baby food formula, diapers, toothbrushes, soaps, and feminine
products.
Yeah, feminine products.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I'm a feminine. I can say it.
See, that must be what it is. I just can't say it. So we will actually have drop-off stations throughout the drive-through itself. Cool. So you can, that's the only thing we ask, is if you can come out and you can bring anything like that, then help us out and donate to the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank.
Now, how long are the lights up through? Like through Christmas, or do y'all have them on a little after?
The lights will be on through the 31st.
Okay.
So we will actually cut them off after the new year. But they will cut on December 1st and will be on through the entire month.
Awesome. That's cool. So, well, thank you for coming and sharing about it.
Yeah.
Because I think, I know, I'm not sure about everyone else here, but I love being able to just go out and look at Christmas lights and with my kids. And I definitely want to come on the second because it's much better when you have cookies and hot chocolate,
Well, and see, also that's part of the thing, you drive through and even though you're waiting, you're enjoying some hot chocolate, you're enjoying some cookies. And, also for the second, we've decorated the back side of the building.
Okay.
So because the rest of the time you just drive straight through the front and everything else, but on the second, because we have you drive around and pick up your milk and cookies and everything else, milk and cookies, cocoa and cookies. We've decorated the back so that way you've got a little scene back there to look at. And there's two girls that we have working on that right now, Dawn and Laura, and they've done a fantastic job of decorating that. I don't want to give that away because it looks phenomenal with just the pieces that they've put together so far. And when it all comes together, it like I said, I don't want to say much more about that. You just got to show up and check that out.
Awesome. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I plan on being there on the second. I'm going to take Autumn with me. Make her, she came with me last year, and then Riley, she loved it. So,
no bingo on the second. So you're
no bingo.
Yeah, no bingo.
No bingo. But, so speaking of lights and trees and all the things, we
got a straggler.
We have John Hayden, DJ Showtime, otherwise known as, here with us in the studio. And I'm gonna tell you what, it was hard work the other day getting ready for the town. Look,
when she shows up an hour late,
whatever. So we got the tree lighting in Bedford going on. I was meeting with a client.
Me and John out there freezing.
So we talked a little bit about the parade earlier, but we mentioned that the tree lighting, the Bedford Christmas tree lighting, is that evening.
Yes.
From 3 to 6, and John heads up that event, and how long have we been doing it now? 4 years? What year is it?
I want to say this is the fifth.
I want to say it's fifth. Yeah,
5th year. Wow.
It might be longer than that.
I don't even know, but so I wanted to have you come on so we could talk a little bit about it.
Yeah.
And I know you've got more things this year than we had last year. I feel like we add a little something to it.
We add a
little bit,
little something here and there. We try not to go all out every year.
Yeah,
we got to save something.
Yeah.
So
excitement.
So it's December 3rd.
December the 3rd. Of course, like I said, it's right after the Christmas parade.
Mhm.
So, we try to keep everybody in the town of Belford, after the Christmas parade, try to go out to the local restaurants, get your lunch there. And then again, like I said, it starts at 3 o'clock. So we do have a little itinerary that I will be putting on Facebook today as well too. So it starts at 3 o'clock. We have carriage rides. We have Ronnie the ice carver. We will have cookie decorating from Anxious for Nothing. We have artistic innovation face painting. She will be there doing a lot of festive face painting for the little kids. We do have the jumping fun snow globe inflatable. So that's always a big hit.
Yeah.
We didn't have it last year, but
Look,
we
the
did
train was like, whoop, whoop.
as soon as I come. So we had brought it one year, but that was the year of COVID.
Yes.
So we wasn't able to really utilize the actual globe the way that we wanted to.
Mhm.
So that year we was only able to put Santa Claus inside the globe, and that was it. And
Wait a minute.
everybody could just, take pictures in front of the globe.
Yeah.
But this year, people can actually get inside of the globe, take pictures, family photos as well too. We have the Belford Christmas Station. They will be providing the hot chocolate, hot cider, which is a small, donation or fee for that.
Mhm.
We have the Corny Kettlers. They will be in attendance this year along with SWVA Concessions. So
They do
we-
what? Funnel cakes.
funnel cakes, a lot of festive
You have
Lot.
fried
style
Oreos.
foods.
Oh, they do have fried
Yes,
Oreos.
they
Fried
do. They got
Oreos.
fried candy bars. Like, hello.
They have fried candy
I think
bars.
they do.
They got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
You're going to
yeah.
find me in the corner eating
Little
Oreos
bit.
and candy bars.
So we're definitely looking forward to it. So right at 3:30, we will have Santa Claus coming into town. 4 o'clock, the Grinch is supposed to make his appearance to try to steal the Christmas.
Steal the
Right at 4:30, we will have a recognition of Liberty High School shop class, Mrs. Clark.
Mhm.
They did redo our Happy Holiday sign this year.
And I'm excited to see that.
It's,
I know you've had a sneak peek. I can't wait to see it.
I had a little sneak peek, but
Yeah.
I will say they definitely took, all the information that I had, and I told the teacher, I trust you. I don't think you will send anything out of this school that didn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been, going over there here and there. So they should have that up here soon as well. It's going to be a good asset
Mm-hmm.
to the park itself. Then at 5 o'clock, we will have a solo by the local musician Mike Payne. Right at 5:15, we will have the Little Town Players. They will do some caroling for us right there around the tree, as they did last year as well. Then right at 5:45, we will have the remarks and some more recognitions. Then 6 o'clock, we will light the tree up, and we have Chief Lewis,
Okay.
our new chief
new
of the
chief.
town of Belford. We will have him lighting the tree this year.
Awesome.
So then, we got tons of craft vendors, live music, of course. And one of our biggest sponsors, our only sponsor this year, is Wicked Diesel
Okay.
here in the Belford, Belford County. They always are, looking to help out within the community. So we really do appreciate Wicked Diesel for stepping up to the plate
Mhm.
and being our main sponsor this year.
That's awesome. I know, a lot of work goes into this.
It does.
We start planning basically after it's over.
At least a year.
Yeah. And so we were out in the park. I'm gonna use we lightly. I was there. I'm just saying. I put together some things. I put up some lights. But John is out there in the freezing cold putting things together. I drove by after we were like, "Are we finished here?" He's like, "Yeah, we're done." I drove by 2 hours later. He's out there hanging up more stuff. I was like, "I thought you said we were done. What's happening?" He's like,
I
"I
saw
came
the
back."
snowflakes.
Yeah, and
Cute.
I'm not done.
He ain't done.
I'm thinking some people like, why? I'm gonna go out there tomorrow on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't care about the days.
I thought you got to eat your chitlins.
Oh, I'm gonna eat my chitlins, but the chitlins don't come until 2:30, so I got a little bit of time. But I'm the type person, I don't care what day it is. If the weather, like today, it's
Mhm.
almost 60 degrees
Right.
outside.
Yeah.
So I have to take advantage of these good days.
Yep.
So I will be out there tomorrow. If you want to stop by, honk your horn at me. I did go get some more decorations.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to personally thank our Belford Lowe's.
Oh, yeah.
It's individuals there at the Bedford Lowe's that they understand what I do for the community,
Mhm.
so they help out as much as possible, which is greatly needed. So I was able to get another bow for the tree topper.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Because right now we only got, one-sided bow. So to where it's like, okay, this is the front of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got another one. So now the front is wherever you want it to be.
Right.
So I think that's going to be real good. And I like to put forth the great efforts to make the park look as good as it does, just due to the fact that, I have people come and they'll do wedding photos,
Mhm.
engagement photos. So it's more than just, putting up a
Yeah.
tree. It's about, making the town look good and actually having people be able to come and showcase it as well too.
I'll put out this right here because I know we had an issue last year. If you were out in the town of Bedford before
Yeah.
December the 3rd,
Don't worry. Cause
do not
Don't
plug
worry.
that tree in yourself to take pictures. And yes, we had someone do that last year.
I had someone call. They said the tree looks good.
Oh,
And this is that Thursday before.
Uh-huh.
The tree looks good. I'm just like, oh, it's gonna look even better lit up. Oh, it's already lit. Do what? So
No, it's not.
No.
and I'm not gonna mention names, who it was, or what organization they was a part of, but
He yanked that extension cord right up out that wall.
I did. And they turned around and looked at me like,
Yeah.
you know.
So that tree is up. It ain't lit for a reason. It'll be lit on December 3rd
It
at the
will.
tree lighting ceremony.
It will.
And then
be
you may come and take your pictures all day long.
all day long.
So I just thought I'd throw that out there.
No,
And
I do appreciate it.
a big thank you to Town of Bedford Public Works.
Yes.
Always.
Helping put up that tree.
Always.
That was a sight to see. It was
Yeah.
fun.
They always are happy to put it up.
Oh, they are happy.
Oh yeah.
They're happy to come back out there and
Take it
this-
down.
this
All
coming
7 of
Monday.
them. All 7 men out there putting that tree.
Yep. Yep.
I said,
but-
how many men does it take to put up a tree?
but-
Like how
That's
many
a big
minutes take
tree.
to like plug in a light bulb? Like
but it is kind of complicated.
Yeah.
it is, but
But,
I'm just like they're all like looking at it like
yeah. But I always show my appreciation to them. I always like to take them breakfast and
Oh, yeah.
do other little small things for them just to show, our appreciation
Mhm.
for them. But it's definitely a time to come, and if you're not in the holiday spirit, then we definitely will get you in the spirit. We will have festive music playing all day long as well too. So I mean, if you're looking for something to come out and do with, you and your family, it's very family oriented. So just come on out, 3:00. We're starting, and like I said, right at 6:00, we will light the tree. And for some reason, people don't understand why we light the tree at 6:00. So I'm gonna
'Cause
be
it
the
gets
first
dark.
one to tell them. Well, yeah, they always say, "Oh, well, why don't y'all light the tree at such and such time?" Because it's daylight,
it don't look that good.
it's not nighttime. So you do get those certain
Yeah,
questions,
why aren't you lighting it at 3:00?
and you just kind of like, do I really answer this? Or,
You just
You
looking
know,
at him like, did you?
because I really don't want to sound smart, but I'm just like,
Oh, you know what? Today's show is all about snarky. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we've been
talking
up on the
about it.
snow. We've been up on the soapbox all day. So.
Okay. Well, while we at it, and just know I don't make no money off this event. If anything, I'm in the hole every year when I go do this event. For some reason, some people think I make money off this event,
Well,
but I don't. I'm already about 300 in the hole. So let's talk about it.
well, I think, and that's the thing too. Like, we have to pay certain people. Like the ice carver that comes. Ronnie does a great job every year. I think that the community loves watching him carve.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Chainsaw he uses?
Yeah,
or
he uses
out of
a
a block
lot.
of ice to make a decoration. I think it's super cool.
Yes.
So we
and it stays up for a while too.
yeah. I mean, so none of this is like, ain't none of it free.
No.
The decorations aren't free. it's a lot of time and effort put into doing what we do.
Yeah.
And
And then we buy people out, like for instance, the face painter. You know.
oh yeah,
So to where when you do come, you don't have to worry about spending money on things for your kids to do.
right.
You know, it's already
We just
free.
spend the money.
We
Right.
spend the money to make sure that you don't have to spend the money.
Right. Now,
So-
I will mention that the carriage rides,
Yes.
they are going to be in the same place they always are.
Yes.
And those will be running throughout the entire 3 to 6 time
Correct.
frame. So you have, I know John just kind of put out the itinerary, but the carriage rides will be happening during the whole event, and you
Yes.
will get on there. Was it $5 a ride? I think. I need
Yes.
to go back and look, but I think it's $5 a person, not a
Yes,
ride.
A
but
person, and then children under 4 are free.
free. Right.
And then, like I said, that Friday night they will be located at the Elks Home. They will be taking carriage rides through the Elks Home lights. So the pickup location will be at the primary school.
Okay.
And then again, the pickup location, I always like to tell people Bridge Street Cafe, just to kind of give my brother a little plug in. But pretty much it's in the parking lot right there in front of Bridge
Right.
Street Cafe to get picked up.
And I will say every year we have people that are disappointed because they come at the last minute trying to get onto the carriage rides book up pretty quick.
Oh,
So like we say they're from 3 to 6, but normally if you're not in line, I would say by 5 or a little after, you ain't getting on because they end at 6. So you have to
Exactly.
kind of get in line and be ready. And we get a pretty backed up line of people
yeah.
waiting to get on. So
And the goodness is we did add that extra day in this year.
Mhm.
So, in the past we only did Saturdays. So we have never done the Friday night. So I think that'll give people, enough time to where, you got at least 3 weeks of,
Yeah.
Fridays and Saturdays to go and join.
I want to do the one at the Elks Home. I think that's going to be fun.
That's
like
gonna
that's
be
a
real
new
nice.
thing. I want to see that. I want to do that. So
That's going to be real nice. And, they're Stormy and Marshall. They're definitely good people
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
to work with. So yeah, I mean, like I said, if you want to get in the spirit, starting December the 3rd, we will do that for you.
or December the 2nd, because
The
you can
2nd.
go to Legacy first. Get your
There we
your
go.
cookies and your cocoa. See Santa and the Grinch, then come to Bedford and hang out all day on the 3rd. And then on the 4th, go back to Lynchburg and see the fabulous Christmas parade in Lynchburg. And then finish on about your holiday festivities for the rest of the month. But there you go. I mean, 3 dates back to back to back.
You can't beat it.
You can't beat it. So I know I said we were going to have a short show. I lied. We got a whole hour in. So thank you guys for tuning in with us. Thank you, John. Thank you, David, for coming on with me. And we will talk local to you again next Wednesday.